Hi and welcome to MQW Driving School, another test video. Now this test video is in Leeds, Horsforth, and the student is doing the driving test, not first time. Unluckily, he did fail again just because of one fault, serious fault, and this fault is again happened with him when he was almost coming back to the test center. So the one thing is common, that maybe he's very confident in the start, more concentrate in the start, and then on the way when the times keep passing and your eyes get tired, you get tired, you're losing concentrations and you stop making a forward planning, and that's make you, or you too get relaxed in the last and say, oh, I've done everything, I'm just going back, and that's where you maybe have a chance of missing your rule and regulations on the road, and that make you go fail. So again, the first thing, you move off from the test center. This road is 30 miles. Then examiner might take you straight to the roundabout and take you first exit or straight second exit, or sometimes they take right turn in that street. If you're turning right, then it's about mirror signal and turn right. If you have the gap from the car on the left is fine, otherwise you must wait. Okay, then this road still 30 miles. When you come on this road, the examiner more likely to ask you to do some moving and stopping, maybe about 1-2 times. Now sometime on this road you might get the parallel parking, or you get pull up on the right side and reverse 2 car length please. When you pull up on the right, make sure you look front, back, mirror signal, and then blind spot, then pull up on the right, anywhere safe or wherever the examiner point you out, and then stop straight so you can reverse back straight in a line, keeping the curb as your reference on your right. But make sure don't go 2 car space back when you reverse, and keep your car under control and all around observation all the time, 360 degree around you. And when the examiner say that's fine, that means you don't have to reverse much, then look properly, blind spot, mirror signal, and go. If you do see someone coming close to your car, it is like a meeting traffic situation, you hold back and let them go first. If they're holding back and they want you to move, then you can move, but this situation and scenario you need to decide on the time. This road is the 30-mile road. Later on, nearby the shops is going to change to 20-mile road. As we said, they're going to ask you to do another moving and stopping, which they normally do on the left side, and ask you to stop the car before the car. Now, because they recently done the stop on the right side and they are stopping you behind the car, it does not mean you're going to do parallel parking, because they only do one maneuver with you, not two. So that is moving at angle exercise. So this is your 20-mile road now. So very easily you can see the sign. There's no way you should be missing this. Now, sometimes you get the sign drivings and sometimes you get the sat nav driving. On this test is about the sign driving. So when the examiners stop you, he maybe same time can say you that I would like you to go straight and then follow the sign for Leeds. This is a 20 zone, school zone, so make sure your speed don't increase more than 20 mile on this road. End of that road is 30 mile where you're going now on the left. Look straight. On the front you see the two white color boards, one point to the left for Leeds, so that's where you need to go. Make sure you don't take a wrong judgment to take the car out. Only take the car out from the junction when it's safe to do so. You will see another sign for Leeds pointing you to go straight on the left side. That white color board is on the left. It says Leeds are straight, so continue straight. Nothing much you need to do. Ring road straight, Leeds straight. It's a downhill, so make sure you don't pick up the speed too much. You will see the hash marking on the left, which is a parking slots. Make sure don't drive on the hash lines. Then when you go end of that road, examiners sometimes ask you to go left, which is Kirkstall and West Park. Sometimes they say you to go right, which is Shipley and Pudsey. Because of the road work, they are not going right these days. They are going only left these days, which is Kirkstall and West Park. This one lane will going to split into two lanes near the traffic light junction. So make sure you stand in the proper lane discipline on the left. This is the board you can see. Right, Pudsey, Shipley, left, Kirkstall, West Park. So whichever name they say, just pick that one and go there. The road you're going where now, that will be a 40 road on the left. This is a quite straight road, some downhill and make sure you don't go more than 40. If the condition don't allow you because of this road work, you don't have to do 40 here. You can keep about 28, 30, whatever is physical that time. You only drive fast up till to the limit when it's safe to do so, otherwise you don't drive up till to the limits. Then you're going to approach to the roundabout. They give you the signs to follow on the roundabout. Again, it can be the West Park, it can be Cuxtall, it can be Leeds. So listen properly so you can read the board properly and you can do it properly. So this time you're going to the right side, third exit towards the Cuxtall. This is the 30-mile road. Then they don't say you anything. Mini roundabout, when they don't say you don't see sign, that means you're going straight. Make sure you look properly for the traffic coming from your right, because it's a little bit blind spot. It looks like a last minute break so far, so but again still reasonable, and that's why it's fine. Unnecessarily stopped. Nobody was coming from the right, so it's more like a hesitation. Using the left people lines for no reason, that's another mistake. Then you get another mini roundabout. You go straight again, but this time straight is not 90 angle straight, it's more towards the right, is a right bend. If they're not saying anything left, you're just going right side straight. That's what they count straight. Still same 30-mile road. You go all the way straight on this road. You will see a lot of meeting traffic signs. You have to obey all of them, and again there's a chance of another moving and stopping on this road. Again, one more time, you're going to follow the sign for Leeds and Cuxtall, which is the left side from the board on the front, and that speed is 40-mile road again. There is a bus lane on the left, so make sure when you drive on that road you don't go on the bus lane. Bus lane is 24/7. One more time, if you want to see the board says here that you're going straight towards the Leeds and Cuxtall. This blue sign is for the bus lane 24/7. Make sure don't use this bus lane. And drive 40, not more than 40. Next sign you're going to follow is Headingley, which is the left from the traffic light. Sometimes they say you to go left Headingley from the traffic light. I believe he's supposed to go left, but he maybe goes straight, or maybe the examiners say him to go straight to the city center. So then if they say go straight city center, then pretty much just stay in that line, follow city center instead of Headingley. And then they say this is the end of your independent driving section and we are going to guide you from here normally. Then they ask him to take a left turn in one of the street on your left. Where are you going now? That is your 20-mile road. Then under this road you take a left turn Then you get this traffic light junction where you just go straight, and this is not a sign driving anymore. Instructor maybe guide you, or examiner will guide you from here. If you follow the headingless sign, you again come to the same junction and they will say follow West Park, and again you go in the same direction. Anything can happen on the test day. Small changes you always expect. When you're passing in the start, that's the 20 zone. From here it changed to the 30 zone. School is finished, so it's back to 30 zones. Again on that road, after a lot of parked cars, you will get a little bit open area. Then that open area you're going to get another moving and stopping exercise, for example. You will get another mini roundabout. You just go straight from that mini roundabout, follow the double bend signs, and see what you're supposed to do here. Otherwise, no signal, carry on straight from the start, and to the end, no signal. Again, one more time, they ask you to do some moving and stopping on that road as well, which is a bit straight, checking your hill starts, and then you will get another mini roundabout which you go straight again. After that, there's another chance of another moving and stopping. So again, they ask you to do some moving and stopping exercise about 6-7 times in the test. Doesn't matter how many times they say you just need to find a safe, legal and convenient place for you to stop. Follow the instruction, and whenever you move off, look all the way 360-degree, including the blind spots, and don't take the wrong judgment. Only move when it's safe, otherwise you can stay there for a few seconds more. Another mini roundabout, continue straight, no signals. Now, sometimes they want you to do the emergency brake exercise as well. So, because you already done the maneuver, so what they sometimes do, they maybe go in one of the different street. This road also goes straight to the traffic light junction, and you join left to the dual carriageway. But this time again, they can do some changes. It was your bad luck maybe. They ask you to take this left turning and didn't ask you to go straight to the traffic light to take left turn. You go on the streets and they ask you for another moving and stopping maybe. You enter in the 20-mile zone. So that's another moving and stopping. It can be for any reason, like men pull up on the right side, reverse to car, parallel parking, emergency brake. As you already done the maneuver in the start, so that's why you know it's not going to be about maneuver anymore. If they stop you behind the car, then you know it's not about parallel parking anymore. It's just moving at angle. And if they're asking for another moving and stoppings, then it's all about your moving and stopping exercise. So it can be might be your emergency brake exercise, which they always explain you first. They ask you, do you understand? When you say yes, I understand, then they ask you to stop the car with my hand signal, and you have to stop then and there. This is emergency brake exercise. Then you take your full time to look all around properly, and then you decide, then you move off. Not need to move off straight away. And after you stop, you need to secure the car first, then take full time, then decide, then you move the car. Carry on straight, then there is another street which will take you right, and that right street will take you out to the ring road again. Now you're approaching to the street, we're going to take a right turn. This is a two-way traffic road. Whenever there is no road signs and no road marking clearly painted on the road, stick to your left and enter from the left side on the road. And then be careful what's the speed of the road. If the last is 20, you're in the 20 zone. Meeting traffic situations, some bends, somebody can come from the other side, so very careful in that point. Now you're finally reaching the place where you asked me to upload that video and to see where you got failed. Now look, you are going to take a left turn from the traffic light. You always stop with the first traffic light pillar. The road marking is on the floor saying it's solid line. You stop about here, but you carry on forward and try to stop to the second traffic light. You always stop on the first traffic light, not the second. That becomes a totally serious mistake. You've done another mistake as well on the test, but this is your main one you was talking about and you wasn't sure where the mistake is. Now you know you need to stop before the first pillar of the traffic light, before the solid line. You pass the first pillar, that means technically light was red and you did not stop on the red light. You continue from the red light, that means you jump the red light, you break the rule and you go fail for the serious mistake. So hopefully this will help you now to understand your mistake. You're going back to the center, which is the third exit on your right on the roundabout, and that's where it does finish. Overall, this route is a very nice route. Anybody can go to that route, and if they know how to drive, they have good chance to pass. It's nothing very major thing here, and you are not dealing with any dual carriageway. You are not on the 70 road in this route, and you are not dealing with the large roundabout on this route, and you are not even dealing with the oval shaped roundabout in this route. You're not even in the country lane in this route, so this is the best route you can get. So 30 miles back again. Thank you for watching, and any question you can ask me on the comments. You can visit my website and you can do live chat on the website on the WhatsApp. And if anybody want to do intensive courses with us in automatic car these days, we can book you at the early test date in Leeds and then take you to the test quickly we can, especially the refresher lessons, and we can book you early, refresher lesson quickly, correction lessons, back to the test, and you maybe pass within a month. You never know. Stay tuned. Bye.